Good morning. Welcome to TFMS Productions. This is yet another video of the series in which we will be solving problems based on arithmetic progression. Let us look at question 1. Find the sum of first 40 terms of the AP 5, 8, 11, ... Now, first 40 terms, this will tell us that n is 40. Our AP is 5, 8 and 11. So the first term becomes A, which is A1, and that will be 5. And our common difference will be A2 minus A1, and that will be equal to 8 minus 5, which is equal to 3. So our D is equal to 3. The sum of first 40 terms, which means they are asking us S40. I'll just write over here S40 equal to question mark. For this, we'll have to use the formula Sn, that is sum of n terms. And we've already learned this formula. It is n upon 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And so, the sum of first 40 terms, that is S40, we will substitute n as 40. So, 40 upon 2 into bracket 2a, which means 2 into 5, plus n minus 1 becomes 40 minus 1, that is 39, and d is 3. So 40 upon 2 becomes 20. Here it becomes 2 into 5, 10, and plus here 3 9s 27, carry 2, 3 3s 9, and 2 11. And so we will have 20 into bracket, we will have 10 added to this, 127, and then we multiply by 20, and so it becomes, and that is our sum of first 40 terms, and that is our answer. Let us look at question 2. The sum of first 5 terms of an AP is 50. And the sum of its 20 terms is 800. Find the sum of its first 10 terms, that's part A, and part B, find the sum of its first n terms. Now what we know is there are 5 terms and the sum is 50. So we know that sum of first 5 terms, that is S5, is equal to 50, and the sum of first 20 terms, that will be S20, and that is equal to 800. And what we have to find is the sum of its first 10 terms, which means S10 is equal to how much? So we will need the formula Sn, which we already learned, n upon 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and we are going to use this formula to substitute the values and get the required answer. So we substitute in this formula. Sum of first 5 numbers will be S5, will be 5 upon 2, and here 2a as it is, and n minus 1 becomes 5 minus 1, that is 4d. S5 is given as 50, so 50 multiplied by this 5 upon 2 goes the other side, so it becomes 2 upon 5, and that will give us 2a plus 4d. Cancellation will give us here 20 equal to 2a plus 4d, and that becomes our first equation because now we have two variables. Two variables, which means we'll have to solve them as simultaneous equations. Now, although there is a common factor, we will not cancel it out because we have to use S20, that is the sum of first 20 numbers as well. So first 20 terms you will be getting the sum of using the same formula. N becomes 20, so 20 upon 2, 2a becomes 2a here, plus 19d, 20 minus 1 is 19d, and so 800 will be equal to, here 20 upon 2 means 10, and here 2a remains 2a, and plus 19d. This 10 goes the other side, it's multiplying here, it will divide this side, and so you will see that it becomes 80 is equal to 2a plus 19d. So we are writing 2a plus 19d equal to 80. That's our equation 2. Now we write this equation here below so that we can solve them simultaneously. Changing the sign of the first equation, we'll have 2a and 2a getting cancelled. 19d minus 4d gives you 15d, and 80 minus 20 gives us 60. So that will give us d equal to 60 divided by this 15, and that will give us d equal to 4. Now we will substitute d equal to 4 in equation 2. Our equation 2, you can see here, it is 2a plus 19d is equal to 80. And so it will be 2a plus 19 into bracket 4. We substitute the value of d, and that will give us 2a plus 19 fours 76, which is equal to 80. That will give us 2a equal to 80 minus 76. Therefore, we'll have 2a equal to 4. Therefore, a equal to 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2. Now, our a part says find the sum of first, how many terms? First 10 terms. Which means S10. Now we are going to use the same formula. Remember the formula? What is our formula? Sn is equal to n upon 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so we will substitute in this formula. S10 becomes 10 upon 2 into bracket 2a. How much is 2a? 2 into bracket 2 plus n minus 1 means 10 minus 1, that is 9, and our d came out to be 4, you remember? See here, d equal to 4. So we have here 2 goes here 5 times, and here it will be 4 plus 9 fours 36. So we have 5 into bracket 36 and 4 is 40, and we will give our answer like this, presented in a box. That is our answer A. Now for the B part, they have asked find the sum of n terms. So we'll write again the same formula. And that will give us n upon 2 into bracket. We'll substitute the values. Plus n minus 1 as it is into d means 4, which is equal to n upon 2 into bracket 4 plus 4n minus 4. That will give us n upon 2 multiplied by 4n, which is equal to 2n square, and that becomes our answer B. Let us come to question number 3. The sum of first 16 terms of an AP is 12 and its 10th term is 1.5. Find its 50th term. What have we been given? Sum of 16 terms, that means S16 has been given as 12. 10th term is A10. You can call it T10 as well, is 1.5. And you have to find its 50th term, which means A50 is going to be how much? Now, if we are given the sum, we will use the sum formula. What is our sum formula? Sn is equal to n upon 2 into bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And so 12 will be equal to, now S16 it is. So we will write here S16, which is 12. So n is how much? N is 16. So n upon 2 becomes 16 upon 2. 2a as it is plus 16 minus 1, which is 15 into d. In our next step, we will write 12 is equal to 8 into bracket 2a plus 15d. And so we will have 12 upon 8 equal to 2a plus 15d. 4 will go twice and 3 times. And now, because there's denominator here, we will multiply the whole equation by 2. And that will give us 3 is equal to 2 into 2 plus 30d. So we'll have 3 equal to 4a plus 30d, and that is our equation 1. Now we are going to make use of the next fact, which is A10. Now A10 has been given as 1.5. So we use the formula AN, that is the nth term. Nth term will be equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So 10th term, which is A10, will be A plus 9D. And so 1.5 is equal to A plus 9D. I shall write this as 3 by 2 here only. And multiplying this by 2 will give us 2A plus 18D will give us 3, and that is our equation 2. So we write the equations one below the other, and you will see that in order to eliminate A, this 2 will have to become 4. So we will multiply this by 2. And now we will write the two equations together. Now we will have to change the signs to subtract. So we eliminate A by cancelling it out, and 30D minus 36D becomes minus 6D is equal to minus 3. Minus sign gets cancelled, and we will have D equal to 3 upon 6, which is equal to half. So now we will have to substitute D equal to half in 2A plus 18D equal to 3. And so we will have 2A plus 18 multiplied by half is equal to 3. That will give us 2A plus 9 is equal to 3. That will give us 2A is equal to 3 minus 9. which will give us 2a equal to minus 6, which will give us a equal to minus 6 upon 2, which is equal to minus 3. So now we have the value of d, we have the value of a, which is minus 3, and now we can proceed for our next part. In order to find the 50th term, a50 equal to question mark, we will be using the formula a plus n minus 1 into d, and so a50 will be equal to a plus 49d, and so a50 will be equal to a is minus 3 plus 49 multiplied by half, which will give us minus 3 plus 49 upon 2, which will give us So we found the 50th term, that is 21.5 or 21 and a half, and that is our answer. I hope you have understood how to solve such problems on arithmetic progression. Thank you for watching.